EA Sports and the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Minnesota Vikings and the Pittsburgh Steelers. On the visitors' sideline, it's the Vikings head man Kevin O'Connell. This team facing some early adversity, 0-3 to start this campaign. And on the other side, the Steelers head coach. His guys come in off what he described as a strong week of practice, looking to put one in the win column in front of these home fans. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback.
Last week's performance, Mike, probably when you go back and look at it, the thing that stands out the most is just a little bit too inconsistent for their liking. I mean, he found a way to ultimately lead his team to a victory, and that's the biggest thing. But with that said, he has to do a better job of keeping the ball from getting into the wrong hands. He got too careless at times, and they made him pay for it. If he does that here today, he might not get so lucky.
Once again, it's Warren. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 21 on that pass play. That's a Steeler first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the third round. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up second down.
Another run here with Johnson. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's first down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And they'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play fake. It's Rodgers. That's to the left side. Taken in by Smith. To the goal line and in. Jonnu Smith. Touchdown Steelers. That is first touchdown this year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
From the gun, Rodgers. And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy, but really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine, the quarterback of the Vikings.
And this is where you really need your quarterback, Mike, to step up and not just lead your offense, but to really establish himself as the leader of this entire team. You're looking to pick up your first win. You're trying to build a little momentum to kickstart what's been a slow start to the season. Remember, another loss here today, 0-4, would all but eliminate their playoff chances. Only one team in NFL history, the 1992 San Diego Chargers, has ever made the playoffs after an 0-4 start. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll try and throw it with McCarthy. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal.
A 2nd effort, and he is in. Jaylen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
2-point try coming up. Rodgers and the offense all set. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That'll be caught, and he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense about ready to get going on their second possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Keanu Benton in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. And this is going nowhere. He's going backwards to the 4-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. The ball's out. I believe one of the Steelers was in there and brought it in. He did. So it stays with Pittsburgh.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. 3rd and short yardage, it's Rodgers. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. On 4th down, it's Corliss Waitman out to punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms, so missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Jones. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with the...
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill. And the Steelers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. Rodgers. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Pat Fryermuth, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing, Rodgers. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. And he's going to have the Steelers' 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they need, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down. Again, it's Rodgers. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
58. Rodgers going up top again. That's caught downfield by Smith. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. This from extra point range, a 33-yard field goal attempt.
Outside of coming away with a touchdown, I'm not sure they could have done any better to close out that half. I mean, they burned all the clock. They don't let the opponent possess the ball, and they come away with points.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. Whoa! He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our spin around the NFL starts now at State Farm Stadium in Glendale. The Cardinals at home for an NFC West battle with the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the 2nd-year man, Trey Benson. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Cardinals get back to 500, 2 up, 2 down as they get the victory at home. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail this one 17-0 now. Really need to find some inspiration, some momentum on this drive as they'll begin here with first down. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll go play action here with McCarthy. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down. They'll put Addison in motion. To the air on third down is McCarthy. Taking this one downfield for Hawkinson. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings are back in this one. It's 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Steelers offense ready to get back at it. Their lead is 10. They go back to work, trying to add to it. It begins with first down. Here's a handoff to Warren. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. From the interior, Harrison Phillips there for the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Steeler first down. On first and 10, it's Warren. He'll get this ahead for about 3. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 6. Give it right up the middle. Here's Johnson. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. And it's also first down. They'll go again with Johnson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Off the play fake, Rodgers moving to his left, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll run. Johnson. He'll take this down right to the edge of the red zone at the 21. Josh Metellus there on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 7. A carry here for Warren. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
On 3rd down, they go with Warren.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. To throw, it's Rodgers. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and
Johnson. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs, now after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
We'll line up at the 3-yard line again. They'll try to punch it in on 3rd and goal. Trying to punch it in with Smith. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop him for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
That 3rd down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's 3rd down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
This one is caught on 4th and goal. They deliver. Robert Woods. Touchdown Steelers. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran, and they are unable to add on the point after.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. On the return is Rodgers. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Vikings offense ready to see what they can do. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Over the middle, that's the tight end Hawkinson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. To the air once more is McCarthy. Here comes the screen to Jones. Finding room at midfield. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. Throwing again is McCarthy. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Throwing now, it's McCarthy. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he will score! Game on! Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, very big touchdown there, makes it a 10-point game, and now a chance to tighten this down to a one-possession game.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. You have to go for
That is caught! They're going to get the 2 points. Don't go away just yet. They are back to within a score. He fields it at the 8. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Steelers' offense and their running back, Jaylen Warren, set to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. Up the sideline to the 40. And he'll be taken down as he takes it just shy of midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On the handoff, this is Warren. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now, it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll drop to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kenneth Gainwell. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. 1:54 to go.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds with a gain of 7. And that'll be enough for a first down. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That'll be complete to Gainwell. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
On third down, Rodgers. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So out comes the veteran, Chris Boswell, in a big spot. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Now it's J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings. Down by 8, a little under 50 seconds to go. The missed field goal gives them new life as they come up in a one-score game on 1st and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Here's McCarthy. Out wide. Here's Jefferson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go. Here's McCarthy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. From their own territory, what a play on 4th down. It's a gain of 49. To throw once more, here's McCarthy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Derek Harmon having success early in his career. His 2nd sack in these first few weeks of the season. And they will get the spike here with 3 seconds remaining. The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long. Here we go. One final play. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, as this one will come to an end. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. And with an open date on the schedule next week, they'll be able to savor this one for a while. Rest up and ready to get back at it in 2 weeks' time. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.
1 month down, and what a month it was. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 4 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We'll start in the Steel City. The Steelers at home to take on the Minnesota Vikings. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. This would turn out to be one of the biggest plays of the game. The Steelers have won 3 straight since falling in the season opener. They get the victory here. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is Devontae Smith. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Eagles are now 4-0. What a first month as they continue to roll. Lastly, let's go out to Santa Clara. The 49ers hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And when he's at his best, he's one of the best, Christian McCaffrey. Well done here. It's a touchdown. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports. High five! I'm Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 5 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals at home to take on the Tennessee Titans. And it's Kyler Murray. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Cardinals move to 3-2 as they get back above 500 with the victory. From there, we go to SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Let's check in on the Chargers at home to take on Washington. And it's the new signee from Pittsburgh, Najee Harris. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown. The Chargers get the victory here. They win it by 10. One more to show you. Let's go to Charlotte. It's the Panthers taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's the third-year man, Bryce Young. He'll look to get the yards himself on the scramble, and he got those yards and more. Off he goes. The Panthers with an important W. They didn't want to start 1-4, and they won't following their victory here. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.